If you think the IT industry has slowed down because of AI, this week news tells a different story. One Indian IT company just signed a $1.14 billion AI deal. AI hiring is growing even while overall IT hiring is slowing down, and companies are becoming much more selective about the skills they are looking for. Let's break down what happened this week and, more importantly, what it means for software professionals. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your weekly roundup of verified technology news focused on software engineers, QA engineers, automation testers, developers, and students. Let's get started. Story 1. HCLTech wins a $1.14 billion AI deal. The biggest story this week comes from HCLTech. The company announced a 5-year contract worth approximately $1.14 billion with a major European customer. The project focuses on AI-enabled digital workplace services, enterprise networks, and large-scale digital transformation. Following the announcement, HCLTech shares increased sharply, helping lift the broader IT sector. Now, why should you care? This is not just another outsourcing contract. Global companies are still investing heavily in AI and cloud transformation, and Indian IT companies continue to win those projects. If you are a developer, expect more work involving cloud platform, AI integration, and enterprise modernization. If you are a QA engineer or automation tester, these projects require end-to-end testing, API testing, performance testing, security testing, and validation of AI-powered features. The takeaway is simple. Enterprise AI spending is continuing, and companies need engineers who can build and test these modern systems. Story 2. AI hiring keeps growing. The second big update is about hiring. According to a new report covered by Reuters using data from Naukri, AI-related hiring in India's IT sector increased by 16% year over year in June. At the same time, overall IT hiring declined by around 3%. That tells us something important. Companies are not stopping hiring altogether. Instead, they are changing who they hire. They are looking for engineers with skills in AI, cloud, machine learning, automation, and data engineering. For QA engineers, this doesn't mean you suddenly need to become an AI researcher. It means you should understand how AI applications work, how to test AI-powered features, how to write better automation, and how to use AI tools to improve your own product. For students, this is probably the biggest lesson from this week's news. Learning only one programming language is no longer enough. You should combine your core software engineering skills with AI tools, cloud fundamentals, and automation. That's where companies are investing. Story 3. Global capability centers continue hiring. Despite a softer hiring market overall, global capability centers, also known as GCCs, continue to expand in India. This week, Reuters reported that medical device company Zimmer Biomet plans to hire around 500 employees over the next 3 years for its new technology center in Bangalore. Many of these positions will be in software engineering, research and development, product development, and AI. This is another reminder that India continues to be a preferred destination for global engineering centers. If you are looking for opportunities, don't focus only on traditional IT service companies. Also keep an eye on GCCs because they are investing heavily in engineering talent. Weekly takeaway. So what's the biggest takeaway from this week? 3 things stand out. First, enterprise AI spending is continuing. Second, companies are becoming more selective about hiring. And third, AI skills are becoming a competitive advantage, not because they replace software engineers, but because they help engineers become more productive. If you are a QA engineer, developer, or student, my recommendation is simple. Keep strengthening your fundamentals. Learn cloud, understand AI tools, improve your automation skills. Those investments are becoming more valuable every week. That's all for this week's verified technology news. Which update do you think will have the biggest impact on software professionals? Let me know in the comment. If you found this roundup useful, consider subscribing because every week we'll cut through the noise and focus only on the tech news that actually matters for software engineers. Thanks for watching.